Born into one of the most famous families on earth, Prince George is no ordinary child. Imagine living a life where your birth is celebrated with commemorative coins, your toys are worth more than most people's homes, and your future inheritance is tied to billions of dollars. Today, we're diving into the lavish world of the richest boy on the planet, Prince George, the future King of England. But his story is about much more than just wealth. It's about royalty, tradition, and unimaginable privilege. Prince George Alexander Louis of Cambridge was born on July 22, 2013, to Prince William and Kate Middleton at St. Mary's Hospital in London. From the moment of his birth, the world knew he was destined for greatness. He's not just any royal, he's now second in line to the British throne. Following the coronation of his grandfather, King Charles III, the world was captivated. From commemorative coins to global media coverage, every detail of his birth was celebrated. But George's life was never going to be ordinary. His future was always going to be measured in palaces, priceless heirlooms, and a massive fortune. And we're about to dive deeper into just how much wealth and responsibility lie ahead for this young prince. But what really sets George apart? His unimaginable wealth. Prince George's future inheritance isn't just in cash, it's tied to estates, properties, and royal investments that have been growing for centuries. His net worth is estimated to be around $3 billion, and that number is only expected to skyrocket as he grows older. At the heart of this wealth is the Crown Estate, a $2.5 billion empire of land, assets, and investments. Profits from this estate are given to the British government, but a percentage of this income, called the sovereign grant, goes back to the royal family. Prince George will also inherit the Duchy of Cornwall, a massive private estate that brings in over $21 million annually. This estate includes everything from farmland to luxurious real estate, providing George with a solid income for life. From the moment Prince George was born, he was surrounded by unimaginable luxury. For his very first birthday, he received over 1,000 gifts from well-wishers around the world. One of the most extravagant, a $240,000 custom-made playhouse, complete with a bed, a wood-burning stove, and all the comforts you'd expect for a future king. This wasn't just a toy, it was practically a mini-mansion. But the extravagance doesn't stop there. George's collection of toys includes a 100-pound tractor and a miniature Aston Martin passed down by his father, Prince William. And don't forget about the electric SUV gifted by his uncle, Prince Harry. While most kids dream of toy cars, George's toys are luxury vehicles, and his lifestyle is just as extravagant as his future. But Prince George's power extends beyond the royal family's wealth. Known as the Prince George effect, his influence on fashion is undeniable. From the moment he was photographed as a baby, any outfit or accessory he wore would sell out within hours. Brands all over the world felt the power of this young prince. From baby blankets to shoes, parents scrambled to dress their children just like Prince George. Even now, his outfits can trigger a media frenzy, proving that the young royal has the Midas touch when it comes to setting trends. The Prince George effect has added millions to the coffers of luxury brands, making George one of the most powerful trendsetters even as a child. But wealth in the royal family isn't just about money. Prince George is in line to inherit priceless heirlooms that span centuries. The royal family owns some of the most famous jewels in the world, from the crown jewels to personal pieces passed down through generations. These treasures, steeped in history, are more than just glittering gems, they're symbols of power and legacy. Imagine having access to the crown jewels, royal sapphires, and diamonds that have shaped the history of the monarchy. For Prince George, these heirlooms are just another part of his royal inheritance. Despite his luxurious life, Prince George's future comes with immense responsibilities. As the eldest son of Prince William, George will one day become the Prince of Wales, inheriting not just wealth, but the Duchy of Cornwall, a role that requires overseeing a massive estate and managing agricultural lands and investments worth millions. But George's duties go beyond finances. When Prince William ascends the throne, George will become the next in line, preparing for the day when he will rule the British monarchy. The expectations are enormous. From state visits and diplomatic missions to charity work and maintaining the balance between royal tradition and modernity. Prince George's future isn't just about wealth or royal status, it's about leading the monarchy into a new era. As a future king, George will be responsible for upholding centuries-old traditions while adapting to the challenges of a rapidly changing world. But let's not forget, despite the immense wealth and royal duties, George is still just a child. He goes to school, plays sports, and lives a life filled with family moments. His parents, Prince William and Kate Middleton, have made it their mission to give George as normal a childhood as possible, despite his future responsibilities. Yet, his destiny is anything but normal. As the next generation of the British monarchy, George will one day step into a role that will shape the future of the monarchy itself. And while we can't predict what the world will look like by the time he takes the throne, one thing is for sure: Prince George's journey will be unlike any other. From unimaginable wealth and ancient traditions to future responsibilities as a king, Prince George's life is a fascinating mix of privilege and duty. But this is only the beginning of his story. Want to know how the world's richest kids spend their fortunes? Hit that subscribe button and join us for the next episode, where we dive even deeper into the luxuries of the wealthiest children on the planet. Trust us, you won't want to miss it.